So we kind of have a lot of ground to cover, so I'll try to trim the fat and make sure to cover the highlights. We'll just start out with one of our pieces called the Huddlecam Go. This one was kind of brought to market as our portable device, right? It can be taken anywhere. It's just one single USB cable, USB 2.0 cable that powers the unit as well. It has built-in microphone and speaker. Of course, it does 1080p at 30 frames per second, so it's still good quality, and it's really wide angle. That's kind of a picture representation of what it would look like being set up in a room, or even if with COVID these days, let's say a player or coach has to quarantine or something like that. This could be a portable unit that they can take with them wherever and use to be able to get in touch with the team.
Yeah, this is a really nice portable unit, all in one. So it has the camera, microphone, speakers, perfect for throwing at the end of a table, and mobile solution, throw it in a bag, ready to go.
Exactly.
And I apologize there. I do have a puppy. Betsy can affirm that, and it literally just had an accident as I hopped on the call. So I apologize for that, but I am here now.
Glad to have you back, Pat.
Right. It's puppies, man. Blessings in disguise.
And of course, so the MAP price on this one, our minimum advertised price, is just $299. Then this is our audio piece. This is called our HuddlePod Air. And what's really cool about this one is it's wireless. It just uses that USB 2.0 receiver that you can plug into your laptop or PC. And then this can sit clean on your desk, conference room table. It can be recharged. And obviously, these can be used with whatever camera you choose. We'll go into different camera options later, but it's just a matter of obviously selecting this as your speakerphone or your microphone or speaker in Zoom or whatever soft codec you're using. So it has echo cancellation, 360-degree coverage. And what's the exact pickup on this, Pat?
You got about a 10 to 15 foot radius. Really nice unit. It's what Betsy, I believe, is using in their conference room. Great pickup, and we've had it with 8 to 12 people in a 20 foot by 20 foot room. Back when we had them in our conference room, and we still do. So very nice plug and play unit. Very durable as well. And yeah, you got about a 15 foot radius with it.
MAP there is $299 again, and a 3-year warranty. And then in addition to that, we have the Duo units. So if you have a larger boardroom or a larger conference room table and you need more pickup there, basically these are 2 pre-paired units, but still only use that one USB 2 wireless receiver. If you have a larger space or a larger conference room, here's kind of a representation of how you could set that up to get more coverage out of the dual connected units. MAP there is $599.
Yeah. This
is our Huddlecam Webcam. This is actually the item that is in the giveaway today. So it's a really nice webcam, USB 2.0, full HD. Has a built-in dual microphone array. And the MAP here is only $89. 104 angle. I'm sorry, go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, no, just very affordable unit. Simple webcam. They're in stock. We have plenty of them with a 5-year warranty. And has some privacy shield and everything. So definitely just a nice little webcam for anybody that has remote working or tower PC that doesn't come with built-in camera solutions. So.
And of course, as we mentioned, all these cameras being able to be paired with one of our HuddlePod Airs. You're looking at $299 for the HuddlePod Air, and then $89 for a web camera like this, and you get really nice audio and video pieces there. Then we have another webcam. This is our 4K EPTZ. And what's cool about this one is EPTZ is electronic pan tilt zoom. So what it enables it to do is that it can electronically then make it look like it's panning, tilting, or zooming on a set image. So it gives the illusion almost that you have a full PTZ camera. So you can do that to set presets or to change your shot, zoom in, zoom out, get a tighter shot in the speaker if you would like. And it also has an auto framing feature. So you could turn on the auto framing feature for this camera. And what that would do is it would automatically reframe depending on how many people enter or exit the frame. So if you have 10 people at a conference room table, everyone will be centered. Half the table gets up and leaves. It'll then adjust and recenter for those that are still left in frame. And of course, except the Huddlecam Go, all of our cameras have the standard 1/4 inch 20 screw on the bottom for mounting solutions. They can easily be mounted to a tripod or a mount like this, which we make as well. So there's mounting solutions that we offer for all of these cameras. And there it is on a tripod as well. Map there is $299 again. And then that brings us to a Huddle pair. And this is what our good friends at MediaRight are using in their room. And so basically what we did here is we took the HuddlePod Air and we made the receiver, we built the USB 2.0 receiver into this camera base. So by plugging in the camera, it acts as the receiver for the speakerphone. So again, we get kind of a prepared solution instead of having to piece a camera and the HuddlePod Air separately. And the map there is only $599.
Yeah, and this is a nice all-in-one solution. Comes with the wireless chat pod. Comes with the plug-and-play camera. Easy setup. I believe it can be inverted. Comes with the TV clip. So definitely a versatile solution for a conference room, very much like you can see at MediaRight. Lord, animals running the zoo. So definitely like a nice all-in-one unit.
So this brings us to our full PTZ cameras that have that robotic pan, tilt, and zoom movement. And we have a range of zoom capabilities here. So we kind of will cover all these under the same umbrella. But basically, it starts with our USB 2.0 options, which the back will look like that. You have your USB 2.0, and then you have in and out for control options, for serial control options. This camera also has a 10x option as well. So 3x or 10x on this one if you need more zoom capability. So the map on the 3x is $399. And of course, again, we're still at full HD at 30 frames per second. And then we also have, options that have microphones built in, kind of like the webcam we showed you. So again, 3x and 10x, this is what they would look like. They'd have that wider base because they have this dual microphone array built in at the bottom. And these are still USB 2.0 connectivity. And would the microphone range on that be around 15 foot, Pat? Or?
Yeah, it's about 15 to, you can get up to about 20 feet, depending on the audio conditions of the room. We've gone a little bit further, but optimal is within 15 to 20 feet. And the nice thing, this is a nice unit to more or less get, a speaker pod off the table. Or if you're worried about, things getting up and walking away, in a space, then, this is a way to take it off the table, put it on it's integrated in the camera. So it'll pick up everything, in a huddle space or a meeting room like that. So, very simple, easy to use unit, has the PTZ capabilities, so you can zoom in on certain shots. We were talking about the MediaRight, room. They have a whiteboard on the side, so if you wanted to go over some of the different collaboration stuff you have in your room, it gives you a nice way to set some presets and get an optical zoom on some of the different parts of the room, which is, if you're looking at PTZ cameras, it's a nice little feature. I know everybody, I believe, is here at the NFL. So if you had your whiteboard and you're going over your plays, you'd be able to zoom in on that right there. So
how do you control that camera? Is it, there was some serial outs, but how do you control it? How do you preset it, and where does that happen?
You have a couple options there. You can, and we actually have it included in the later slide, but so we have a serial joystick that could connect directly to that. And so you can control pan, tilt, zoom movements with a joystick and presets. And also each camera comes with an IR remote control. So if you're close enough that you just want to use the IR remote control, you can program all the same things right in the control to set presets, pan, tilt, and zoom the camera head.
And I'm assuming those don't come with the camera themselves. You have to buy them separately.
The joystick does not come with the camera. That would be a separate purchase, but the IR remote control does. Each camera comes with an IR remote control.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep. And with the RS-232 on the back there, you could integrate it with, say, an existing room system, Crestron, Extron. I believe Betsy was saying some of the Atlona stuff potentially. So a couple different options there.
And that brings us to our USB 3.0 cameras. And I kind of describe these as the ones that we just looked at, the 2.0. This is kind of their bigger brother. We have 10x, 20x, and 30x options with these. And because of the 3.0, you'll notice better optic quality as well. But the connections are pretty much the same. We're just running USB 3.0 instead of 2.0, but they're controlled the same way.
Yeah, and another nice thing with our USB cameras as well is that they do have the latest UVC 1.5 drivers via that USB port, so you can get things like far end camera control from Zoom, for example, or just Zoom, I believe, because we work with them to build that feature in. I don't know if Teams has that yet, but far end camera control via or USB control is also possible via some of these Huddlecam cameras.
And that just brings us to our auto framing camera. This one's really cool. This is our simple track. This one uses motion detection and in combination with facial recognition to track a presenter or speaker. So it could have a really cool application for perhaps in the practice room or coach's room if they're going over things. It would be able to track him as he walks back and forth across the room. And also you can use preset zones. So for instance, we mentioned a whiteboard before, but you can set preset zones with this camera so that if a coach is drawing a play or diagramming something, when he enters that zone, it will zoom in tight to the whiteboard so everyone has a nice view that's watching virtually. As he leaves that zone, it'll go back to tracking mode. It also has software that comes with the camera that will enable blocking and tracking zones. So if there is a high traffic area next to the presenter space or a door or a window, you can block that out so that the camera won't be distracted or go follow something that's not what it's supposed to be looking at.
Yeah, these are nice. Definitely if you want to automate some of the interactive camera features, so you don't have to worry about camera control. If you have a setup where you have say a coach or a player in front, then it'll follow him at the front of a room. Meant for a lot of like lecture capture, but there's crossover in almost every vertical as well. Just with the USB, it's easy to plug into any type of recording capture device, as well as USB for, say, Zoom rooms or Teams or whatever you guys are using, whatever cloud-based platform you guys are using.
Then we have our Huddle Share, and this is basically our content sharing device. And basically, it's really easy. It just uses HDMI out to a projector or to an LCD screen. It can connect to the network with a physical connection with the LAN, or it can do wireless as well. And and then people can enter the boardroom. It'll actually put up a QR code right on the screen that people can scan with their smart device to join the network, or they can join it traditionally on a laptop or PC to be able to share. It's kind of our take on like Barco, click share basically. But it has a lot of cool features. It has whiteboard annotation, so if something is being marked up by the coach or someone like that, it can you can annotate right on it. You can save it as a PDF. You can send it out to the whole team. It also has different moderator and security levels. So a moderator could be appointed that is able to dictate who can share and who can't share, so that people can't kind of hijack your meeting and share what they want. And it's a real simple and easy solution, easy connectivity, as we mentioned, just with the HDMI to get set up with content sharing. And the map on that is $4.99.
Yeah, very affordable, very easy. Wireless content sharing, with contact minimization and everything going on, if no barcode click share buttons to touch or pass or share around, it's all right up there on the television and connects wirelessly using those wireless antennas. So very easy to use. Like JC said, you can scan a QR code and start sharing a wide range of content from, PC, Mac, Apple devices, or Android devices. So very multimodal as well.
And then we kind of mentioned these when we had the question about control, but just to re-highlight real quickly, we have the IR remote, of course, the joysticks and different control software, all different options to be able to control these cameras. That kind of highlights the remote, so you can see all the options of how you'd be able to. You could program multiple cameras into one IR remote control. You can program in different presets and call them up by number. Of course, you have your zoom and your pan and tilt buttons. So it's pretty easy if you're close enough with the IR remote control that comes with the camera. It's pretty simple to be able to use those to gain your control as well. And then this is what our joystick looked like that we mentioned earlier. You have these 6 hot buttons that you can quickly switch the cameras that you're controlling. Presets can be called by number. Again, we have autofocus and iris buttons. Zooming is done with the joystick, as well as your pan and tilt motions. And again, it's a very, very affordable unit, coming in at only $299 for joystick control. And of course, we mentioned our mounting options as well. Those are actually made right here in PA. So we have universal wall mounting options, typically everything with a rounded base. Ptz Optics is our other line of cameras, by the way. That's why you see a Ptz Optics camera here. But with a rounded base, we'll take this one, which is our HCM1. And then the wider base that we saw earlier in the presentation is the HCM2 that you would use. And then these are for ceiling mounts like this, mounting it upside down, which all of our cameras can be. The image can be inverted if it needs to be mounted upside down to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Just want to mention that we have that available. I'm sorry, go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, no, we have a wide range of mounting solutions. All of our cameras can be ceiling mounted under a display, mounted on a tripod with quarter 20 screw standard tripod mounts. So very, very flexible in terms of mounting solutions and camera solutions. And if you have any questions, your MediaRight contacts can certainly give solutions or suggestions as well.
Something just from us, you guys, your prices are super reasonable for what you got. I mean, like your base model, the one we're giving away today, there are some very consumery models out there in that price point, and this really is a pro model. Yeah. I think your brand is really great. I know we really liked it. I'm kind of excited to think about getting the PTZ in here, just because I think if you've got, like, for us, we want to be able to show products and present a little bit and not have it just such a stationary picture.
Yeah, not have a dedicated camera person. Yeah. Rather, the ability to create a video or whatever, showcasing any product using a remote.
Yeah.
makes it simple.
Yeah, you just want that joystick.
And one of the, well, yeah, I do. But one of the great things is the ability to mount any of these cameras on a tripod. Having
That's right.
that has come in very handy for a number of our collegiate customers when creating different presentations in their team rooms in larger spaces.
Yeah, I think only the Huddle Go, if I'm not mistaken, JC, right? Only the Huddle Go doesn't. It's meant to just go
it's a
on
tabletop.
the table.
No.
Correct. Yep, you're absolutely correct. But besides that, everything else can be mounted typically. And yeah, thank you for mentioning that. You know, our value is when people kind of ask us why should we choose your brand over others. You know, that's one of the things we always mention. We feel for the value, what you're getting. We're very competitive in price. Also, our warranty. You know, we have industry-leading warranties that we stand by, and also we have U.S.-based tech support. So we have a team right in downtown Pennsylvania that is on call by phone or email ticket that can always help should you run into any issues. And of course, dedicated account managers like myself and Pat that are also always on call to help out with any issues as well. So.
Yeah, definitely a wide range of cameras for various room sizes, various projects, at very valuable pricing as well. We try and pride ourselves on bringing affordable, high quality solutions to your environments, and we've been doing that for almost over 30 years now. So.
Awesome.
And we'll just mention quickly too that if you wanted to kind of do your own research and look at any other cameras, feel free to look at our website at HuddleCamHD.com. And also the sister line that we manufacture is PTZoptics.com if you want to see what that line has to offer as well.
Any questions out there from you guys at all for these guys?
I know some of you are using.
Ptz, I missed the contact information. If they can make sure we get that from you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can email us. We're partners at HuddleCamHD.com, or you can contact your MediaRight contact. We work with Betsy and Sydney and everyone over there really well. So they can help answer any questions you have also. So you can give us a call or email us or, just contact MediaRight as well, and we'll make sure to answer your questions.
For sure. And if, after this is all said and done, if any of you saw anything that was of interest to you, if you want to demo something or you want to have a more detailed conversation comparing some of the different options, we can just come right back in this room and spend a little more time.
Yeah, have a little bit more of an intimate meeting with Patrick and JC and anybody else who becomes of interest during today.
Yeah, we get some product and we can plug it in and take a look and then get it in your hands, Pat, if you want to take a look.
All right, stellar. Well, thank you, Patrick and JC. That was awesome.
Absolutely happy to help out. And you guys, if you want to send us Ken's information whenever you get a chance, and we'll make sure that gets sent out to them.
Cool.
That's great. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Cool.
Thanks, everybody. And take care, and everyone stay safe out there.
Good luck with that puppy.
Yeah, thank you. I got to go take care of it right now. So.
Awesome.
All right. Awesome.
Take care. Take care, everybody. Bye.